truly, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Obama has saved the day today, because when I was loading Mr. Obama onto my Dick of Doom, which is really a Mark 5 dive knife, I said to myself, what could have gone wrong today, ladies and gentlemen? Because I am loading my truck with a 1 ton of steel. I said, what could have gone wrong? And I think to myself, maybe I could have got a flat. And I don't have the good jack with me. I have to bring the commercial jack. And as I was looking at the Dick of Doom, I see the jack out of the corner of my eye, and I get the commercial jack, which kind of pick up 2 tons. Because if I did not do that, if Mr. Obama did not to save Michael Fazio, I would be out here with my fingers in my tushy. But that's not the case. And then on the top of everything else, right where I'm falling down with my flat, we have the cones on the road. How kind of things would be any better? And this is what happens when you're with Mr. Obama. That's right. And I'm going to make this video right now. I put that one like that, and I put this one like this. And we're fixing this flat pronto. I have making sure that we kind of see. That's a good angle right there. We kind of see. But we're ready. We have the little boo-boo. First thing we do is we make the boo-boo on the arm, which does not hurt. Because that's a baby boo-boo from a real man. She doesn't even think about that kind of a boo-boo. And we have this tire ready to come off. That's what happens to this tire. She's to fall down. And we have the other tire ready to go on. I hope this tire does not blow up too. Otherwise we're going to be into the world of doo-doo. In a minute, I'm going to show you the sky. We're in the Florida Everglades right now on a mile 120, and this is the middle of the Everglades. If there was no wind today, there would be 10,000 mosquitoes on my body right now. I would be looking to shoot myself with the tire iron, because there's so many mosquitoes in the Florida Keys Everglades that when you get stuck here, you have to have a knife or a gun, so you kind of commit the harry-carry. That's no joke. When I used to fly over here, the pilot said, make sure you bring a gun to Michael Fazio, because when you crash in the Florida Everglades, you don't need a gun for a hog or snakes. You need a gun to kill yourself so the mosquitoes don't drive you out of your mind. That's right. And we're only going to put 6 lugs on here, because it's a freaking hot out there, ladies and gentlemen. I'll leave 2 lugs. I'll go buy brand new tires when I get it to Homestead. 2 nice brand new rubbers. I was also lucky because I just put this into the truck just yesterday. This is so I kind of kneeled down on this, so I don't have to get rocks on my knees. I don't know how much of this you kind of see. I just put this spare. I just take it out from underneath of the truck 2 days ago. Two days ago. Because I know I'm going to do the metal run, and I didn't want to have to get under the truck to get this tire. So we have the 2 extra lug nuts. Put those over here. Put this back where shoes belong so I don't forget the rest of this stuff. The jack that goes with this truck, I don't know if it would have picked up the truck with the metal in the truck. I would have had to take the metal out of the truck. So now we get on my knees and we drop the truck down on the tire. And the moral of this story, ladies and gentlemen, the moral of this story, ladies and gentlemen, is with the Mr. Obama, you can't do anything. And this is the sky over the Everglades. She has been cloudy for a very long time. I can't even see. I don't even think this was on. Ah, darn. Maybe she was on, and maybe she was not on. I don't know, and I don't care. Oh boy. The wind, she blows this stuff down. One, two, three. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. This is the sky over the Florida Keys Everglades, and we're gonna go up at the homestead now and get rid of some metal. That's right. That's right. This tire shoes are not so good. That's why I changed that other tire last week. I hope she doesn't blow out too. But remember, ladies and gentlemen, with the Mr. Obama on the Dick of Doom, helping Michael Fazio, we can't do anything. That's right. Mr. Obama changes my day today. That's for sure. Okay, let's go. I need a new tires. Okay. I'm moving this camera. Look at these clouds. Should have been like this for 2 months, clouds. This is the Florida Keys Everglades. And on the other side of that fence is alligators, and some crocodiles, snakes, hogs, all kinds of stuff on the other side of that fence. You don't want to be walking around there unless you have a hunt. Unless you're in there hunting, you don't want to be in there. There's even deer in there, someone said. Although I've never seen a deer, they are there. This is April 15, 2013, and it's 85 degrees in the shade, but it's a lot hotter in the sun. Now this is called the stretch. It's 18 miles long from one end of the stretch to the other. There's just nothing but road. For 18 miles from North Key Largo to South Florida City, known as Homestead. So if you get stuck out here, you have to either wait for a tow truck or do your own repairs. Now I brought my tools for minor repairs. Luckily I had that big jack. Otherwise I would have had to unload the steel from the truck and then load it back up once I fixed the flat. And that wouldn't be fun at all. So I'm going to take it easy. That tire looked very good. It's been on my truck for 3 years. It looked like a good tire, but I might have hit something in the road. It might have just been a bad tire, but that blew out. That was a real blowout. There's no doubt about that. It wasn't a slow leak and then a blowout. It just went ba-boom. It went a ba-boom. Now it's already it's almost 2 o'clock Monday. I still have to go unload this steel and do some shopping up in Homestead. But this is what the 18-mile stretch looks like, and this goes on for another 5 more miles. So I'm going to shut this off now. Hopefully you got this video. You got an idea what the 18-mile stretch looks like. And I'm going to say it again. If there was no wind, if this would have been no wind on today, I would have had 400 or 500 or 1,000 mosquitoes on me within maybe 5 minutes. It's a really bad place to get stuck without bug spray, and I don't have bug spray in this car. So I would have been rushing to get that flat fixed. It would have been bad. I've only broken down twice in the Florida Keys, and both times it was in dead center in the middle of the stretch. Once I ran out of gas, right about where I was, and I had gas in the trunk, and today we had a flat. Must be an omen. Alright then, we're at mile marker 121, and you can see there's nothing but stretch. And this goes on for another 5.5 or 6 miles. So this is Michael Fazio. I got it a boo-boo, and I have Mr. Obama helping me fixing my flat today, ladies and gentlemen. And I got my beard growing because as soon as we're going to do some Jewish rabbi videos. That's right.